So starting the test drive in this LS430, I just love how big this vehicle feels on the inside. Now it is a Lexus LS, so the flagship sedan in 2004, the biggest one you could get. But even with 191,000 miles, it still feels luxurious. It still drives nicely. You can tell this one was pampered, but just a very impressive vehicle. I think even today, but especially for 2004. I think a real S-Class competitor in terms of just amenities, how easy it is to drive, how luxurious it feels, and probably ride quality as well. Let's give it some throttle. And I mean, just so quiet the powertrain is. But it still sounds muscular, just a little that you can hear. And still, like I said, relatively quick for vehicles in this segment. Great performance. And again, this ride quality is impeccable, very solid, still smooth, but just a great driving vehicle. And it's just, again, I can't say how quiet it is in here. It's just such a relaxing feeling. Again, for a 2004 vehicle, this car is 20 years old and it still has some of the best sound acoustics, best ride quality. Honestly, even best luxury amenities that I've seen on a vehicle, period. Just so luxurious. And this is one of the reasons I wanted one. I remember when I was about 10 years old, because that's when these came out. This is what I wanted. I wanted one of these because it just was the pinnacle of luxury at that point in time. And nothing's really changed in my opinion. Now again, this is a 190,000 mile vehicle that's 20 years old. So there are a few things that are definitely not in tip-top shape. Again, the center console cubby doesn't want to open, and you can just feel as the years have gone by, just it's not as quiet as it was brand new. There are a few creaks and whatnot, but they're still not bothersome, if that makes sense. I hear them and I'm kind of just like relaxed by it. But I mean, everything here is still luxurious. And if you get an older Mercedes, a lot of the time stuff will go out, things of that nature. Even older Cadillacs, older luxury cars, they don't feel as luxurious after you have 200,000 miles on them in 20-25 years time. But this one here still, again, I can't say it enough, it feels good. Just everything feels good. It drives nicely, of course, with this powertrain. 90% of everything is in perfect working order, and then everything else is kind of either broken because, like I said, the center console tray is probably an easy fix, or maybe these side mirrors could be tuned up a little bit. But I mean, not noticing any braking issues, any acceleration issues, just everything feels fantastic. And honestly, for this kind of vehicle, the EPA estimated it back then 18 miles per gallon city, 25 highway. So it's probably like a 1623 or 1624 now with the updated standards. But still, for a V8 engine in this big of a vehicle, this luxurious of a vehicle, and it's still relatively quick, it's a good car. That's the best way to describe it. 20 years down the road, this is still a good car. I wouldn't mind driving this across the country, buying this as an everyday driver. Just a fantastic car as it's aged. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2004 Lexus LS430.